Hey everybody, these are my top two favorite Gourmand fragrances, and if you're wondering why I don't have a third, it's because there isn't another one. There is not another Gourmand scent that I love nearly as much as these two. So the first one is Lamar by Kajal Perfumes. This is a sweet pineapple fragrance, and I think what I really like about this is it's not too sweet. I think for me, with a lot of the gourmands that I have tried, they are just overly sweet, and especially with the weather that I live in, it's just, the high heat with really sweet fragrances is a recipe for disaster. But yeah, the really sweet gourmand fragrances I can't get with. They're a bit headache inducing for me wearing it. Even when I smell them on other people, it's nicer, but still not a love at all. But with Lamar, it's just perfectly balanced. Sweet pineapple fragrance that easily performs over 12 hours. You have an amazing scent trail. You've got great projection. The longevity is fantastic, like I mentioned. And this is something that definitely lingers. What I mean by that is when you're in a room wearing this fragrance and you leave, and then you come back a little bit later, it still smells like you, So that is something that's really special about it. And the scent trail is very intoxicating to me. I remember when I first tested this, I loved it on myself, but what I've come to find out with this fragrance is I love it so much more on other people. For example, my girlfriend actually bought this fragrance as well, and when she wears it, it's just, it's absolutely perfect because it gives me that head-turning reaction when she walks by. It's just, there's something that I find to be super attractive, also like sexy, because with sweet pineapple, well, pineapple's kind of known to be a sexy fruit, right? But it's a very enticing, mouth-watering type of fragrance, and this is marketed as unisex. So don't think just because something is a sweet scent that it's more feminine, that it's only women can wear it, blah, 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 blah. If you're confident, you can wear whatever the hell you want to. But yes, this is actually marketed as a unisex scent. So for anybody that wants to try a gourmand fragrance, this is probably one of two that I definitely recommend. Even for people that aren't into gourmand and are trying to find their groove and maybe just want to test one out, I would totally suggest Lamar, because this thing, oh gosh, it just makes my eyes roll back when I smell it. It's so good. Even usually I don't test things when I smell it like this because it's not as accurate. But even when I do this with Lamar, it just smells so good. And also, look how cute the bottle is. Look at the gold bottle. It's like the Rapunzel sun, and it's just everything about it. The presentation, the smell itself, absolutely gorgeous. Now I'll put a discount site link for this fragrance in the description, but of course, buy where you're comfortable, all right? Now the next one, I don't have a full-size bottle of. It's from the House of Kilian, which is honestly one of the best niche houses to start with if you're making that move from standard designer fragrances into niche, and it's called Angel Share. Now, Angel Share is this boozy cinnamon roll type of fragrance, and that's all there really is to it. It's also marketed as a unisex scent, and it smells fantastic on everybody. You know what I mean? So that fragrance, besides Lamar, was another one where I smelled it and I immediately loved it. I did not have to wait for the dry down. I didn't have to wait even a couple seconds. Right from the initial spray, I was like, ooh, this smells good. It was definitely something that totally gripped my attention. The kind of situations I see that in, well, with both of these, they're nighttime fragrances, cool weather, fall, winter. For both of them, you can wear them when it's a bit gloomy, when it's overcast. But with Angel Share, I don't know, if you're going to some sort of black tie event when you are dressed up a little bit and lots of people are wearing, their fresh fragrances, floral, feminine fragrances, and you're rolling up in this boozy, sexy, cinnamon roll, delicious fragrance, it's very unique and it definitely stands out from everybody else around you. So it's one of those fragrances that, yes, it absolutely smells like a dessert, but not to that point where you're kind of off-put by smelling somebody that smells like dessert. Because that happens sometimes. Like if someone smells like chocolate cake, it's not as enticing as it seems. It's kind of like, yeah, why do you smell like chocolate cake? But the way Angel Share is concocted is delightful. I love, love, love both the fragrances that I mentioned in this video. I've tried things like Italica by Serjoff, which is a very heavy toffee fragrance, and for that, really, really off-putting. I could not get with that scent. I get it if you're someone that wants to smell almost overindulgent, but a total pass for me. Now with Angel Share and Lamar, I really am trying to see in my head right now if there's another one that gives me those type of reactions that I love as much, but nothing comes close to those two Gourmand fragrances. So those are the ones I would suggest to look into. Again, if you're into sweet pineapple or a boozy cinnamon roll. All right, anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. I'll put the discount site link in the description. Have a lovely day. See you later. Bye.